Hello. 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 I can see. I can see a number of members have joined, but are you hearing me? Kindly type yes on the chat if you are hearing. Okay. Isaac is hearing. Is hearing. Okay. Thank you. So, uh, I think, Madam Glorias, what do you think? I can see almost more than a half of the attendees of this meeting is already attained. I think we can go on, or Madam Glorias, you're still waiting for someone else and to guide us such that we can see. Are there some people you are waiting for to be part of us? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I was inquiring if we still have some members. There is a graduate fellow responsible for content creation. We are also still giving her like 2 minutes or three to join us. I don't know if Madame Guri has had other members to join or other members. I think in the 3 minutes we should start the meeting, the training. Thank you. Hello, I think this is time enough for other members to join us. I want to welcome each and everybody to this meeting today. And I want to thank you for sparing your afternoon time so as to log in to get clarifications and training on various campus sites that have been already developed for us. Because of time, I don't know whether we have okay. These are the action points that we are going to look at. I don't know if you are all seeing my screen. Hello, am I being heard and am I displaying something?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Can the text, I mean, can it be expanded a bit? Yeah, my eyes are, yes, at least there, yes. Okay. I'm fine with that now.
okay, so we are going to look at logging on, editing the front page, adding or removing, and editing the middle navigation, adding pages to the site, editing front page notice, and questions. Maybe what I did not add here, which would be even the first bullet here, would be creating, but creating content is actually, I think we are done with it. Almost all campuses. I have already demonstrated the site to them, and I hope every campus has the content now ready to upload on their site. But since this is an opportunity where we have all gathered, we are going to repeat that brief, and I call it a brief training about creating content that goes where. So before we go on, we need to put God first. I don't know anyone to volunteer to play for us. Just in 1 minute, then we can proceed.
Let me pray.
Okay, thank you.
Father God, we thank you for this afternoon. We thank you for the gift of the precious life that you've given unto us. We glorify your name for this virtual meeting. We pray that may your wisdom and knowledge guide us to understand everything that is going to be discussed. And bless our instructor, loving Father, to lead him as you wish. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray and believe. Amen.
Okay, thank you very much, Ssemirembe Koyada, for praying for us. I want to once again welcome all of us here. And I hope this is going to be a fruitful conversation between I and you there. If you have anything to say, you kindly raise up the hand. I will give you an opportunity and then you are able to say it. I am very, very much observing the chat also. In case you are not able to talk, kindly just type your question, your concern, or something you'd like to say on the chat. I'll immediately see it and act upon it. Okay. Glorias Asiimwe talking about adding photos on the page. I think this is going to be among editing the front page. So I think Madam Glorias Asiimwe, you're going to be answered here, editing the front page. Okay. We created a framework for us to guide us in order to create campus library websites. And the framework was uploaded. I want to display it. So I hope we are all seeing here. So this is the framework that was created for all of us to create our library sites. So the library campus sites, it was preferred that let it be a duplicate of this which we are seeing now. But different campuses have different contents. They also have different way on how they want to organize their content. So long as we leave what is necessary, and then we can reorganize the content, we can edit the content the way we wanted. So far, Nagongera Library has one, Arapai has one, Mbale Campus has one, plus Bustema University Library, the main campus, it has one. What I'm not sure of is other campuses like Namasagali, like Padisa. So those ones I'm not sure of. They have the domains. How to get the domain? One, the campus librarian sends the preferred DNS or domain name, or it just says it's ready and contacts me. Then I give her or him the necessary requirements to create that domain and duplicate this site in order to have it created. Freshly created, it looks like this with nothing changed on it. And now the first task is this guy here. I hope we are together. This guy here says creating content. So as you can see, this site, it is virgin. It has a lot of links or a lot of information here, which would not be suitable to an individual campus. So creating content means changing the words, changing the information here to fit your campus. I want to give you an example. Core catalogs. You may find that the core catalogs of Bustema University that go in line with the courses or the support given by the library to the students are a little bit different from Arapai. So the listing of the core catalogs here might change a bit. So that is what we call create content. So you sit down, have a paper, have a piece of paper, or have where you can write, start looking at your site. Of course, it would have been duplicated. So level number one is to make sure that your site is created, and I've told you how to do it. Just contact me. We look for a name or a DNS. We go via all requirements, then you can have it. Now, once you have it, creating content is the second. And creating content, I've said, refers to editing and changing this information to fit your specific campus. The next thing, you can also change the links here. So what I would like to talk about, and what I've been telling people that I'm meeting, is that the header, starting from here up, I hope you are seeing my cursor, this navigation that is on top remains untouched. This one, we borrowed it from our library website. We borrowed it here. So this is, that is the navigation that we are all seeing here on top. Then the logo and everything here should not be changed. But what we change only here is this area. For example, I can write, instead of Information Science Library, I can write Science and Education Library, okay? Instead of Science and Education Library, I can write Health Science Library, whichever thing you could do. And then all what we can see here remains untouched when around my cursor. Now, the editing starts from here. This one is called the middle navigation. Middle navigation. So these links are there according to how you have organized them or how you have selected them. So let me give you an example of faculty of education. I don't know, faculty engineering library. I think FOE. Okay. Hello. Am I audible enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us look at this. So we can see that all what I've been talking about is clearly indicated here. You can see that the above menu is not touched. It is exactly the same as our frame that we are using. Then the logos and everything are okay. But what is changed is around here. We have here engineering library. Here we have information science virtual library. So this one has been changed. Now look at the middle navigation. We have, instead of we have about, even here about. Now instead of content, here we have our services. So it is not me or a content developer or someone who added this content there to determine the word to put there. It is you, the librarians, and your group that would like suitable organization of your information. So you can see here, for them, they have put our services. And when I click there, I am able to see their list of services. Okay, and here we have floor plan. The other side, we have office hours. So I think concerning the middle navigation, I am clear on that. Then the next thing you have to edit or change is the picture here. It has to fit your campus or the images that have that are featuring from your campus. And changing everything, I'll take you through that. Then the next thing we can change is this information here. Now, this information here is the most recent notice. This acts as a notice board. Okay, so the most recent notice you can display to your students is put here. And you just edit it. The moment you have a notice, you can edit it and change. Now we have open hours. Still, you can change them, but the design remains the same. The search widget, you can as well change the wordings down and you can change the headings, but the logic remains behind. Now, the Ask Librarian is not touched because it goes to a collective system. On all those sites, wherever a student will type a question, it will still come to one admin panel where we have been answering questions to our students. These ones I've talked about them. We can change them. Now, lastly, the footer remains unchanged, and the rights reserved word also remains unchanged. So I am done on part of creating content. Unless there is any question, I am now going to logging in. Is there any burning question which you cannot keep and have it at the end? Hello? Any questions? Very, very urgent questions, or we can go on. I don't know how I should treat the silence.
Yes, how are you?
I am okay, sir. How are you doing?
And now, what you have been showing us, is that being done, what we call from what? Is it from the background, from the kitchen, or is it being done on the face? I don't know. I just want to know what you have been talking about there.
Okay. Thank you very much for that question. What I've been talking about is the concept is level number 2, and it is done by the campus librarian together with his team. Okay. On deciding what to display where on our page. For example, as you have sat in your meeting or somewhere, you could say, on our site, let us change the office hours to be maybe library visitors. Okay, so this is between you and your team there, which you could easily decide. For example, you could delegate someone, look for us our core catalogs, the core catalogs of Mbale. How many are there? You list them and have their link. So this is, can I call it a concept, or can I call it, in website development, it is called content development. You're trying to develop the content to be displayed on your website. Simply, that is it.
I get you. I get you. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Gloria says, let's go on. Okay, so.
Excuse me, Moses, before you go on.
Yes, excuse, madam.
Yes, I was about this issue of the link, like foe.library.sistema.sc. Can't we shorten these words, like foe-like.lib, and we don't finish the whole word, this library.sistema, blah, blah.
Yeah, this is a very good idea. We could shorten the words to become foe.libya, but the idea was these are subdomains of the library website, like library. Like we can see that our library is on library.bostema.ac.ug. So since these, the idea was all of them to sit on the library domain. But this can be discussed in your group. This is a management issue. I really don't have so much action on it, but once I'm told to do so, I'm very sure it is possible. I think I've answered you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I also suggest that it is possible that is Ssemirembe. Okay, please. I think I've answered that question already. It is a management issue. Now, let us go to number 2, which is logging in our sites. So we are using a content management system called Drupal. This is not private information. This is public information. And under Drupal, for you to log in, just get your link that you are given. For example, fhs.library.bostema.ac.ug and add/user. Once you add/user, it takes you directly to the login page. I think there we are together. So once you are there, you provide the username and the password, which shall be given to you, and then we go on. For example, Madam Glorias, this is faculty of Health Science Library. I know she can confirm that she has the login. And I want to apologize that I'm going to use her account in order to demonstrate to others. Kindly accept my apologies. Let us use your account to demonstrate to others, but don't mind, all information is safe and secure. No one will be able to know your user, your password in order to log into your site. Okay, good enough. She has accepted. I have the consent. Now I'm not breaching the Privacy Act. Now, the username is always public. It is the password which is always separate. And now I'm going to log in. And once I log in, this is the welcome page that you will be able to see. Just a minute.
Hello. Madam Eva, go ulira.
Hello.
Now we can hear,
Okay.
but we have not been hearing.
Okay. So so once you log in like this, the first page will display your name and then your period. Maybe you're a member 1 hour and 2 minutes, 3 hours and 52 minutes. I don't know. I know now they have changed already. Okay. So according to our schedule, we are done with number 1. We have logged in successfully and we have seen how to create content. So we are going to number 2, editing the front page. So The front page, once you want to view the front page and you're here, you can just click in the logo and then you go home, or you click in this word home. It will take you to the home page. So this is the home page. Now, I said editing the home page starts with these words up. Now, as we are creating your domain, this is one of the necessary things I said, that those are the ones I'll ask you. For example, the name of your site, and this one was Health Science Library, Mbari. So you don't worry on how to edit this one, because as we are creating your site, it shall be created within there. So it will come reading your site. Secondly, this menu is on the home page. So I want to take you briefly, very fast on how to edit it. And I'm going to use the word about, if we are to change about. So if I want to change the word about, there is a menu called structure here up. So some people might log in and it get lost, but you click on the word manage. When you click on the word manage once, it get lost. You click on manage again, it comes back. Then you click on structure. You may not even click, just hover there. Or if you have clicked already, it will open for you a page like this. And then choose menus, because that one is a menu. And choose middle navigation. So in front of middle navigation, there is edit menu. And all the menus are listed there. We can see that we had, let me display the site itself. You can see we have about, content, office hours, and the rest. They are all listed here. And then which one under which. So if I wanted meetings and conferences to be the main, I just drag it. And then it goes back one level, or I push it, it goes back. Okay, so the word about is here, and in front of about there is edit. So once I click edit, I am able to change the word about, and then I say history. And down here there is save. So if we go back and we refresh, we all see that the word changed to history. But you can observe that there is a change in position. Instead of the first, it has gone to the second. There is a chance to change the position too by going back in editing the menu and change the word history. Just click, hold, and drag it up. You are able to make it the first. So when I refresh, you can see it is there. Members, I think on the menu, I am done because we don't have time. Now, on the picture, I think we are remaining with a very, very few minutes to end. So on the picture here, let's say you want to change the picture. You have already selected the image that you want to use. This is also very simple. Under structure, okay, let me check, just a minute. Okay, so if you want to change this picture, you could just use content or you use structure. The easiest way is content. There's someone called Sunshine. Okay, Sunshine, thank you for muting. So let's go to content. Once we reach content, we shall see a number of contents there. We shall see them as we go on. Okay. So let us go to structure and we go to block layout and custom block library. These are just like 3 steps. So once I'm there, I'm reading something called front banner. So the front banner, we can edit it by uploading another image. So if I wanted to change this image, I will just click the delete button and upload another image. Maybe I want to upload this one. I don't know which image is that. But make sure that it is in the right dimensions that we had for it to fit very well. And then you click save. For now, I'm not going to click save because this is not the right image that we wanted. So I am done on the image. Now, this man here, the instant news, I want to inform students that it is time for registration.
Just a minute. A quick one, Moses.
Yes.
What are the dimensions for the images in this case?
Every site shall have this image as the start image. So the dimension that will come with your domain are the dimensions you will have to make. I think I'm clear there.
So what I'm trying to find out is, does the image automatically get into, is it adjusted automatically, or there's something we need to do about the images before they can fit? That's the question.
Automatically, there is something you have to do, because here we can see we have 4 images added in one. 1, 2, 3, 4. When we go to FOE library, they combined how many pictures are here? I think 1. This is the second image around here. Yeah, there were 2 images. So it cannot be 1 image. There are basic tools that you can use to join images. We have Paint. Paint is here. This is a good program that can join images. Or you could collect your 3 images and send them to me or send them to Ivan. Then he collects for you that image. So it depends on your effort to make sure you have this image displayed. I don't know whether I've answered the question. Glorias is saying how I upload multiple images. Multiple images, you're going to first join them into one image and then upload the full image. So there's no way for add one image, again add another one, no. This image is a combined image, and Ivan and some other people, they know. Even me, I'm around. Just pick your 3 images you want, send them to me, and I'll do it for you. Because me, I'm very ready to serve. I'll just do that. I don't know whether, Madam Asiimwe, I have answered you. I can see the question is on the chat. So, but there are some easy things that I may not be able to do very fast as you require. For example, editing this part here, because this is a quick notice, maybe you're giving your students some information and all that. It is featured here. So how do you edit this? Just click on the word content And we have something called front page notice. So under front page notice, click on edit, and then you just write as if you're in Microsoft Word. I really think this is not so hard for us. Yeah, so just change it. I'm going now to say today at 2 p.m. we had a training about this website. Yeah, so I can edit it the way I want, maybe bold it a little bit, and maybe change the time. This guy is saying it's wrong. So you can do anything you wanted. You can even make it bigger, heading 2, and then this one, don't worry about it, because this is the time to which you could publish it. So you don't touch it, and then click on save. So once you have clicked save, exactly this is what will happen. You'll have your word display here. Today at 2 p.m. we had a training about this site. So I hope we are together. Hello, librarians. We learn HTML and adding content to the site. So this is the time to actively use our skills. Yeah, so are we together? Kindly type in the chat yes or no. I can repeat on how to change this word here, because I'm very sure you'll have dynamic content and you need to change your site oftenly.
Thank you, Moses. Mine is on the core catalogs and databases.
Thank you very much.
Like
I'm going to reach there.
Okay.
I'm going to reach there. Actually, after these 2 widgets, that's where we are going. So let me go to hours. I have noticed that Faculty of Health Science Library is closed today, according to the website. But I did it intentionally for learning purposes. So I don't think it is closed. I just did it as so this system is automatic. The website is automatic. Once you set the time that this time we are closed, this word will ever indicate itself on the closed hours, and it will open on the open hours. So like you can observe on Sunday, it is open at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So the reason why it is closed is because we are already past 10 a.m. So it has indicated closed today. So how do I change that? Still, you go back to content and look at open hours. Very simple. So once you get open hours, just click on edit, and you are able to edit the hours here down. So on Tuesday, it is reading 10 a.m. Let me just change it to p.m. Yeah, and click save. And by doing that, the site is already open. So they're telling us that Monday to Friday, the time is that. Reason, because it is uniform from Monday to Friday. So the site has grouped all the words, all the days that have similar time of opening and closing. So on the time I'm done, I said ask librarian should not be touched. So let us go to the search widget, and lastly, this area here. Now, the search widget, I don't think we shall change too much. Maybe the description here down, but the color, everything I can see it is fitting unless otherwise. If you want to change it, yeah, you could go to structure, block layout, custom library, and look for the search, the front page search block and edit. So these are the words that you can change and click save. So I won't take too much time there because we shall not be required to change so much here. Now I'm on core catalogs, databases, ebooks, and ebooks by vendor. I'm going to do it similarly because the way of editing this is the same way here, the same way here, the same way there. So once you have got a list of your core catalogs, to edit them, still go to content and look for core catalogs, which is here. Click on edit. After clicking on edit, you are able to see the already available core catalogs that are listed there. Which are these? So we want to change them. For example, we want to change or remove some. So I'm going to remove this one. Just do as you do in your Microsoft Word. You click on backspace, that one has been removed. And let's say I want to add another one. It's very simple. I will write it.
Excuse me, Moses.
Yes, please.
This word videos, we had talked about it some time back.
Okay. Okay, we can
That videos, what happened? Videos, it's not anywhere near.
I think BDS, that's how we say it, but
BDS, you can't relate it to the institutional repository yet.
yeah. So mine, let me add mine. Add the word mine. Me, I don't know. My catalog, my catalog. My catalog. Then I can go ahead to give it another point. So you can go ahead to give it a description. Just copy this one to here and send this one level. I think you have seen the indentation. They are all in Microsoft Word. You could as well copy from there. And just a minute. Okay, so I am back. After that, I'm going to write here my own description. I say some, yeah, search my core catalog. So once I have added it, it has no link. So maybe I need to add a link. Just highlight and click this guy here you're seeing and put your link that you want. Me add moses.sc.ug and tick. So I hope a catalog will have a link. So once I'm done, I'll just click save. And when I go back here, we shall see that my catalog is included. So in the same way I have edited core catalogs, go back to content and search for databases. Databases is here. Click in edit, and you can change them the way you want and click save. In the same way you have edited databases, go and look for quick links. They are here. So go to edit and edit them. Add another one, remove, do whichever thing you want and save. It will be saved successfully. The same way you have done, look for ebook by vendor. Under content, ebook by vendor, come to edit, and we are there. Now, editing the home page, I think I am done. Unless there is any questions that maybe may come through. And we are remaining with very few minutes now to conclude the meeting, since we are done with editing the front page. Any questions on
Moses.
editing the front page? Yes?
Yes, Moses. I think in explaining that, you were like explaining to IT experts. You are a little faster. I think I may have to request you to get back a bit and give me some more explanation there. You were too fast.
Okay. I am, I've never been a teacher, so I thank God that gave me that chance. So let me do it by example. Now, I'm going to add one option on ebooks by vendor. Are we together?
Hello, Moses.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Maybe.
I have a question before that. I also wanted that help of repeating, but I also have a question on these core catalogs and ebooks by vendor. Like that ebook by vendor, what do we want people to see? Like, are they buying? Why is it there? Then the core catalogs, I know they are very important. But do we have to maintain that core catalogs, or could we have core databases and core ebooks? I am just asking, I don't know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. You have asked a very technical question in terms of library. I don't think I could have a clear answer on that, because I'm really well conversant with how to populate it, but how it means and the suitable word to use comes back to the librarian. So if you would wish to have, instead of ebooks by vendor, we have, he said the what? She said core what? Instead of
I said the core ebooks and then
yeah. So for me, what I can really teach you is how to change it from core ebooks to from ebooks by vendor to core ebooks. But the reasons why you want it to be called the core ebooks rather than ebooks by vendor is actually a deep conversation with between you and your team, like we said in content creation behind. That you can really discuss what is written here and change it the way you want it to be called. I don't know whether I've answered you. So you could give it your own name, or you could discuss it with your people.
I think if I'm to understand what Glorias was trying to say, it's as if what we are seeing here, it looks like it's as if it's a standard. And maybe that's why she's bringing that issue that why should it be this? Can I put this other one? So
No,
I think that's how I understand.
You can change it. You can change it, and that's why we are like, this is the framework. Just put in what is suitable for your campus. You can even change quick links to another thing.
Yes, I think it is now clear that these are it's just a structured page which you can edit to suit your campus.
Very good, very good. So that is it. You could change it to any word that you want, provided you have your reasons and you have discussed it, and that is how you want it to be. So my work here,
maybe
I
Moses.
will show you how to change it to what you have decided.
Moses.
Yeah.
Moses.
Yes, please.
Maybe I wanted to find out. Assuming there is some other kind of database that is not included in here that you'd wish to bring here, how does it get here?
Automatically, that is what I am doing now.
Okay. And then two, at the end of the day, when we are putting whatever we are putting here, we put it in the best interest of the user.
Of the user.
I think that is why, yes, I think that is why Glorias was asking that at the end of the day, when we have put something here, what do we intend the user to achieve at the end? Is it to link that user to the database and at the end of the day, when he gets to the database, is it providing the necessary information that is required as per the needs of the user? This is what she was trying to to intimate to.
Okay, thank you very much for that clarification. So every campus knows their users, and maybe you are very well aware of their information they can consume and their best terms that they can be used. So I'm going to demonstrate here on how to remove this option of EBSCO. Let me remove more books. And I add more to links, and I will also change the word ebooks by vendor to core books. I think at the end of that, we shall have got to know how to remove one option here and add another, or change whatever we want to change. Is it okay by all of us?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to change ebooks by vendor. So I will just click on content. Actually, let me start from here because people can get lost. So just where you are at the home page, you will have logged in. Remember to log in. Then click on content. Once you are on content, look for ebooks by vendor. Similarly, if you were looking for core catalogs, look for core catalogs. If you are looking for quick links, look for quick links. So I'm on ebooks by vendor. In front of it, there is a word edit. And once I reach in edit, I'll simply change this heading to become, she said it was what? She said she wants it to be core
ebooks.
Core ebooks, yeah. So in order for you not to get confused, you could also possibly change the record title, because the next time you look for it, you might get confused of what to look for. And then I want to remove this option of more books. And I want to add another book. I want to add for ebooks. What can I add? Maybe abacus. Let me add abacus. And I add another one. I'll call it math 1. So I'll have its link. For example, if there is a link attached to it, you add it. If it is not there, leave it the way it is. If there is a link, just highlight it, all of it, and then click here and add that link and click on the tick. And after that, just scroll down and click on save. And that is it. So once somebody meets our home page, you can see the changes. And you can see the changes in the naming. I think I've completed. That's the process. If you want to change databases, similarly do the same. Come to content, look for databases. They are here. Click on edit and remove a database that you don't want. For example, here I'm removing this. and I'll click save. So when we go back to our page, you can see that one last database is not there. Okay, so I think we are done with that. Now, adding, removing, and editing the sorry?
Hello, Moses.
Yes, please.
Hello. Yes, thank you so much. I think, yes, for repeating that. Could I humbly request you repeat something else that I didn't get? I don't know other members about the images. That part, if you could repeat a bit kindly. I know you had gone through it. But then also there was a question like, how do you put multiple images like that keep moving? I've seen it on like the main page, like maybe you have one where there was training, you have another one, so they keep moving along the page. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. About adding multiple images, we said it has to be one image uploaded there. So if there are multiple images, they have to be joined before they are uploaded. And I said, if you have any technical challenge with joining them, you can send them to me. I join them for you, and I even go ahead and upload it there for you. If you are close to Mr. Ivan Bagaya, you could also use him. Or you could join it using your computer, using some tools. One of them is Paint. The next question of sliding images, that is a design issue. From the page you are duplicating, there are no sliding images. So if your site, you wish it to have a sliding image, that means you're going to have a unique site from all the rest. So if you could push it and we go for it, that means we shall have to change the design of your site to become another design to have the sliding images on your page. But as for now, there is no campus that has sliding image on the site. I don't know whether I've answered your question.
Yes, Moses.
Yes, please.
I want to make a suggestion. And I know it might be also administrative, but I want to think that as campuses we can try to manage the sliding images such it's not that one campus think instead of having fixed images that are there, it is something that was okay if we can have those sliding images for all the campuses. So my request is, could you try to explore the possibilities of having this for all campuses so that we just do something that is sliding for all? Asante.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Isaac. What I want to assure you is I'm not going to explore anything about sliding images because I am very sure it is possible and I've ever done it. I've done it on many sites and it can't fail to be done on your sites. The only issue is the design issue. The person who scripted how the different campus sites should look like, in the script, there was no sliding images. So that's why I'm like, it is a little bit administrative. If we could change the design, me, I'm okay, ready to implement. So Dr. Richard, the librarian, suggested to have this kind of site duplicated for all campuses. So if we are to have it, it won't take even 2 hours for me to create a sliding image there. But in the concept, even if I showed you that designed this framework, it was never a sliding image. I don't know whether I'm answering it well. I am just requesting concerned people to kindly discuss with doctor and the concerned people such that we change the design to a sliding image. I am very positive to include your sliding images and even teach you on how to upload them there. Even if you wanted words floating on them, it is very okay.
Now, Moses, the exploration that I was meaning is not about the technical know-how and how to do that. I'm sure about, but I was looking at the exploration in terms of, but now it seems you have sent it to us as the campus administrators. I think we need to have an engagement with the UL and see if we can throw in this thing of reading images, because there are many events that you would want. We shall have that maybe discussion with the UL and we see. Because I know once it is approved, I'm sure that is something that is very small for you because we've done it before. We shall just have to discuss with UL to agree on that then.
Okay, thank you very much. So the design and the look and the design of a website is actually, I don't know, but in right terms should not be to the designer of the site, but the client. In this case, you are my clients, so whatever you need is what I have to produce the way it is needed. Okay.
Yes, Moses, one last thing I want is I think as usual this Zoom whatever is being recorded. Is it not the case?
Yes, please.
So probably I think you will have to share the link so that some of the things which we didn't get well we can look at and get them better. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look for a way of sharing it. Now,
Moses, mine was the hello.
Yes, Madam Glorias.
Sorry to keep asking a lot. I was challenged a lot. So let me ask. Mine was, despite the sliding images, kindly could you do one image? Thank you. Just again, like how do you put one image? I didn't get that very well. Thank you.
Madam Glorias, I say
Moses.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and about the images, can we have a gallery of the images or an album, something like that, saved there?
Okay, so about the image, Madam Glorias, I'm repeating it for the third time. There is no uploading of separate images to be shown on the front page. That image has to be joined together before uploading, so it becomes one image. There are several tools that are used to join an image. We have Paint, we have Adobe, Photoshop, many of them. Now, if you don't have experience in one of them, kindly select the images that you want to be there, 3, 4 images or what, send them to me or send them to Ivan or anyone you choose. We can, me personally, I can join them for you and upload them for you on your site. I think I'm clear there. Now, about the gallery, that is in the discussion of you and your colleagues. You could add here one link called gallery or picture. And when one clicks there, he gets a lot of pictures uploaded there. And that is the next step where I'm going, how to upload any other content that is not among these that I've talked about. Are we okay? Hello, can we go on? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Moses, we hear you.
Okay, please, let's go on. The lastly is how to add independent pages. Maybe there is a page you want to write about You want to write about how to access books in Faculty of Health Science. So that is not indicated anywhere here. You don't have to edit anywhere. So how do we add it? Here under content, we have added something called page. Now on every site, it shall be duplicated here, except the pages that are already fully developed, like the Faculty of Engineering. So once you click on page, this is specifically for health science and other campuses that are not yet developed. We shall add the title of the page. For example, my new page. Sorry. My new page. And then the summary of your page. I'm going to generate some random contents. Okay, so this is some random content generated just for study purposes. So after that, I can put here as the summary of the content I want to put. And then a description. I will also generate some random content around, let's say 10. Let me make 20 paragraphs. Okay. So I have the paragraphs there, and then I'm able to save it. And then I have that content written there. So once somebody clicks, I'm at home and I choose content, I'll be able to see the new added page. So this is all site pages, and I'm able to see the page which is added. We could add a lot of things. We could add a heading here. My heading. And I could bold it and make it a heading 3. And I could also add a picture here, an innocent picture here. Yeah, screenshots. Maybe pictures, and I put it there. Yeah. And then I save. So we can see that another content which we didn't talk about can as well be added. Yeah. So that is it. And according to we looked at editing the middle navigation. We have looked at adding the site pages. We have looked at editing the front page notice. Now it is time for questions and answers, but some questions have already been answered alongside this conversation. So if there is any burning question, you can please put it across. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Moses, for this wonderful training. I think there's a lot, so we can always count on you. Mine is mainly to ask, like, if I put this content, is it uploaded automatically online? Does it first go through you and your team and you check? What happens to this? Thank you.
Okay, madam, thank you very much. To answer you quickly, the content you add here is published automatically on your site. So it's better you edit it, make sure that it is the right information before you add it on your site. Thank you.
And maybe in addition, the other thing also about writing, sometimes you could ask a colleague to go through the work to be sure. Sometimes when you create the content yourself, there is when you can skip certain errors because they are already in your mind, so you'd miss some of the errors. So we avoid uploading content with error.
Hello? Hello? Has the meeting ended?
Hello, I didn't get Madam Eva's.
No, I was just hearing silence, dead silence. I thought you had ended.
So, members, I think we have come to the end of this session. I want to commit that I'm always available for you. If you have any questions, you have anything you wanted to ask about, I'm available. For those who don't have the names ready, you will kindly contact me. We look for what is necessary together, and then we are able to create what is required. So I want to thank you very much for attending. And if there is no any other concern, I would wish to close this meeting. Yes,
Excuse me, Moses.
Yes, please.
I had one inquiry. If you would be able to organize another meeting, or you would also talk about it now, I don't know, regarding this thing of the e-reserves. There were changes that were made, and we had been told that you could support us, maybe take us through. We can do that also. Do we make another meeting appointment with you, or you can talk through it? I don't know, because it's one of the quick links I think I see there. Thank you.
Yeah, right away, let me answer that. We shall have another meeting because it requires like 1 hour. And maybe some people would like to ask questions and make sure that they are all conversant of it. We could add maybe 1 hour and a half. So I'm very sure we need another time. We shall schedule it maybe alongside this week. It might be Friday, Thursday, or any other day that we shall choose. And then we shall talk about it. Thank you.
Yeah, Moses, mine is re-echoing what Mr. Senior Isala said. Please help us share the recording so we can go back and do some revision here and there. Certain things we might have missed due to unavoidable circumstances. So that recording would really be helpful. Thank you so much. Otherwise,
okay,
we're grateful.
please. Okay, please. I want to wish everyone a very good evening. Shalom.
Thank you.